What is food? No, we as human beings, we're so disconnected from nature that a video like this is necessary. Because we don't know what food is. We don't even know what we're supposed to eat. We're the only species on the entire planet ever in the history of life and existence to be confused about what we're supposed to eat. The most basic fundamental principle. It can't be any more basic than that. What are we supposed to eat? We don't even know. And at the same time, we're considered the most intelligent of all life forms, all species. And yet, we're the only species that's confused about what we're supposed to eat. We don't even know what food is. This is really interesting to me. I don't say that like I can't relate, like I've never been on that side. I've been on that side most of my life. And for most of my life, I didn't know what food was. But now it's like being on the other side and knowing what food is like what the fuck? Like, how could, it's just shocking to me that we could be that disconnected from nature and that we could like literally be that stupid and ignorant that we don't even know what food is. And because we don't know what food is, hospitals are full. Hospitals all over the world are full of people that are sick and suffering and dying. Full. Overcrowded even. All because we don't know what food is. Because we don't know what food is, millions of people are dying prematurely every year. And really what it is suicide. It's slow suicide that people are committing by the millions every single year, ignorantly. They don't know that this is what they're doing. But this is exactly what they're doing. They're killing themselves because they're not eating food. They're literally killed like millions of people. Tens of millions. Hundreds of millions. Year after year after year after year after year. People that are dying, most of them are dying because they killed themselves. Excuse me. They slowly killed themselves over years. Poisoning themselves over years, over a course of years. Poisoning themselves by what they were consuming, thinking it was food when it wasn't. Just because it's in the grocery store don't make it food. In fact, most of what's in the grocery store is not food. Just because it's in a restaurant don't make it food. Just because it's in your refrigerator don't make it food. Just because everybody else is eating it don't make it food. You can scoop a pile of dog shit out the grass, take it in the house, season it, cook it, put some sauce on it, and you can make it taste good. That don't make it food. And that's the exact thing that people are doing with these dead animals. It's the exact same thing. Fucking killing pigs and fucking cows and chickens and all this shit. It's dead. You're eating a dead fucking animal. It don't matter what you inject it with. It don't matter how long you cook it, how well you season it, how well you sauce it, what you put on top. It don't matter. It's still a dead animal. It's still dead, rotting animal flesh. This is why you stink. You know why you stink? You know why you have body odor? You know why you blow the bathroom up? Why you smell like a fucking sewer system? Like you can't even stand the way you smell yourself. It's because of the dead animals inside of you. And it's so funny to me that, excuse me, that you continue, like people continue to eat this dead, rotting animal flesh. And they address the smell by just hopping in some water. The smell is not on the outside of you. It's on the inside of you. You're fucking like wiping off your skin with soap. Like that's gonna do it. That's not where the smell is coming from. The smell is inside of you. It's not your fucking skin that stinks. It's that dead animal flesh that's rotting inside of you. And you fucking put on some deodorant, like what the? It's just funny to me, right? And at the same time, you're continuing to consume the very things that are causing your body odor. And you just put more deodorant on while consuming that dead flesh. You know, you buy this dead animal flesh out the store, and before it gets to the store, whoever is responsible for the killing it, for the killing of it, and getting it to, they inject that shit with chemicals that enhance the color of it, they enhance the texture of it, and they slow down the rotting process. Long enough for you to get it and eat it. But you can't stop nature. Don't matter what you inject it with or what you do to it, you can't stop nature's process. And so when you consume, they did just enough to deceive you into buying that shit, a dead fucking animal, piece of a dead fucking animal, and you eat it, you do what you do to it, and you eat it. It's gonna continue to rot inside of you because that's just what happens when something dies. It rots and it smells horrible. You can't stop that process. I was driving yesterday and I seen something on the side of the road. I was on the freeway and I seen something on the side of the road. It was dead. It looked like a fucking small bear to me. It looked so, and I'm like, we don't have bears, but it looked like a small bear to me. Like so much so, I had probably driven about a mile past it on the freeway. And I pulled over to the shoulder and backed up about a mile to see what this was. It turned out it was a dead wolf. It's a big ass wolf, but it was a wolf. I don't know how long it had been dead, but the smell was so bad. Like I couldn't stand around it. I couldn't just stay and look at it. I had to leave. It smelled so bad. That's what happens to anything when it dies. And so these fucking dead pig and cow and chickens and whatever the fuck you're eating, that's the natural process. And these manufacturers, they deceive you by delaying it, right? And they use these chemicals and shit to delay it and blah, 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 make it look more appealing and everything and smell more appealing. And when you eat it, that process just continues inside of you. That's why you stink. You can't even stand the way you smell yourself. But it's just funny to me that instead of addressing the actual problem, you say, ooh, I stink. Let's put on some deodorant. Put some fucking water on your body. We're the only species ever in the history of life to not know what food is. This is food. I'm almost done with it. What I'm eating right now is food. I don't know if you can see that. Watermelon. That's food. And it's not complicated. Food is anything that you can eat and enjoy in its natural state. That's it. It's not complicated. Let's just get rid of all the labels of vegan and raw vegan and fucking fruitarian and, all this bullshit. Just eat food. Could it be any simpler? Just eat food. What is food? Anything you could eat in its raw, natural state. This watermelon, I just cut it open and start eating. That's food. Oranges, you just peel them and start eating. That's food. Grapes, you just pop them bitches in your mouth. That's food. Cherries, the same thing. You just pop them bitches in your mouth. That's food. Avocado, you peel that bitch and eat it. That's food. You understand what I'm saying? Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. Just pop them bitches in your mouth. That's food. Apples, bananas. You peel and eat. That's food. You don't need no seasoning. Seasoning is not food. Cinnamon is a great deceiver. I mean, not seasoning, fucking cinnamon. Seasoning is a great deceiver because seasoning will have you eating shit that you ain't supposed to be eating. And it's really just common sense. If it tastes good, eat it. If it don't, then don't. It's really as simple as that. It's like excellent health for dummies. But what we do, because we're so fucking, so fucking smart, we use seasoning. It's like you have some shit in front, yeah, I don't like this. Now right there, that means don't eat it. But you say, I'm gonna make myself like it. And so what you're doing is like your taste buds, like this couldn't be simpler. Your taste buds are there to protect you from eating shit that you're not supposed to eat. So when you eat something and you don't like it, that means don't eat it. That means it's not good for you. But human beings thinking they so fucking smart, they'll take something that they don't like. They'll take something that tastes absolutely disgusting and horrendous and season it. And like, now that tastes better. And now eat it. No, you fucking idiot. You are a fucking fool for doing that. You just deceived yourself into eating some shit that you're not supposed to eat, which means now you're poisoning yourself. You can't outsmart the system. Nature, natural design. It's really a fail-proof system if we didn't think we were so fucking smart. It's an incredibly simple, fail-proof system, excellent health for dummies. If it tastes good, eat it. If it don't eat it. You would never eat a dead animal if you followed that system. Never. If humans followed that simple system, there wouldn't be no heart disease, or cancer, or diabetes, or Alzheimer's. There wouldn't be no birth defects, or ADHD. There wouldn't be no blindness. People's hair wouldn't be falling out. There wouldn't be no arthritis. There wouldn't be any disease at all if people just followed that simple, super simple system. So, food. I've been eating watermelon today is my 27th day in a row of eating nothing but watermelon. Nothing but. And, I feel fucking great. Like, look at my skin. I've gotten so many compliments on my skin. I'm about to be 52. I got fucking baby skin, baby. Fucking aging backwards. I ain't nothing but watermelon. I mean, that's all I've eaten for the past 26 days. Today is day 27. I still go to the gym. I still work out. I still work. My work is physical because I'm in construction. I don't stink. I don't even shower. If you was to sit here next to me, you would never know. You would never know. I probably haven't had a shower in like 3 months. Like, for real. I don't wear deodorant. I don't have to. Because what I consume is not dying and rotting on the inside of me. I got a video on here called what is hygiene or something like that. I'm talking about hygiene, good hygiene. You should check that out. Talk about what good hygiene ain't fucking putting water on your skin and putting deodorant on. That ain't good hygiene. How the fuck is that good hygiene? When you're eating roadkill, you're eating shit that is dead and rotting inside of you. How is showering good hygiene? How do you have good hygiene just because you take a shower? Just because you put some water on your skin, but you put death on the inside of you. I didn't talk about that though. And I'm about to wrap up this video because I'm over the 20 minutes. But that's it. I hope I described what food is and what it isn't. I hope this helps somebody. And I'm out. Share your thoughts.